The Bluest Eye, written by Toni Morrison, tells the story of Pecola Breedlove, a young black 13-year-old girl who experiences hardship and heartache through a dysfunctional family and a racist society. With the help of her friends Claudia and Frida, Pecola encounters traumatizing experiences of abuse and rape, pregnancy, and self-esteem issues that will eventually lead to a tragic outcome of her young life. The plot and action of the story produce numerous symbols. Some of the most important symbols in the novel are the houses where Pecola lived, blue eyes, and the marigold flowers. The houses represent where Pecola lived throughout the story. The orange home represents the McTeers house, which was her foster home for a while, and the broken home represents her house. The McTeers home is filled with love, closeness, and stability. Pecola feels safe there. The Breedlove's home is very dysfunctional and filled with misery. Her parents always argue, and her brother constantly runs away from home. The broken home symbolizes instability. The blue eyes symbolize Pecola's definition of beauty and happiness that comes from the white middle-class world. She believes having blue eyes makes you beautiful and happy and more acceptable in society. Pecola's unrealistic wish of wanting blue eyes eventually leads to her losing her sanity. At the end of the novel, she holds a conversation with herself, talking about how she finally has blue eyes and how she wants the whole world to see how pretty her new blue eyes are. The marigold flower is symbolic for Pecola's pregnancy. Her friends planted marigolds because they believed if they grew, Pecola's baby would grow and survive. Many people in the community wanted the baby to die, but Claudia and Frida believed that this act would help protect the baby and save its life. One of the most noticeable themes of the novel is whiteness as a standard of beauty and cleanliness. This is a picture of Shirley Temple. Pecola idolizes her because she is very pretty. In the novel, being white is a good thing, and it degrades black girls and women. Pecola is constantly told that she is ugly, and she suffers the most from the beauty standards placed in society. She believes possessing blue eyes would make her beautiful and lovable. The second theme is sexual initiation and abuse. The Bluest Eye contains many accounts of sexual experiences. The picture represents Pecola's father raping her. In the beginning of the novel, Pecola experiences her first menstrual cycle, and towards the end, she experiences her first sexual experiences, which is at the hand of her very own father. This shows that Pecola's first sexual experience was humiliating and hurtful, which indicates that her transition into sexual maturity has been damaged. Throughout the novel, most of the adults carry the blame for the young children's traumatic sexual experiences, which shows how the lack of parental teaching about sex can distort the transition into sexual maturity. The final theme is seeing versus being seen. This picture represents two people looking at each other. Both can visually see one another, but they don't know how they perceive each other. Pecola believes that the thing she experiences is how she is seen. If she had blue eyes, people would not want to do ugly things to or in front of her. She also feels like having blue eyes would allow her to see things differently, as well as being seen and viewed differently. In the end, Pecola blinds herself to perceive things and be perceived differently.